The Cabot Trail?
It's beautiful, yeah, the Cabot Trail.
That is, that's spectacular.
Yeah.
People have, I'm sorry.
Yeah, you should go ahead. No.
Well, let's move to Act 1, Scene 4.
But may I just say?
Rob, I don't have to read it?
Yes, you will. I want to say, because you mentioned you don't see just Nova Scotia like a global, but what I just see as a now global, for example, people in Texas, they like Texas Instrument, big company, have a Packard, another big center research. But one day, like 10 years ago, they sold to India. And so all the scientists who were just research, they lost job. So they were learning how to paint, how to carpenters, those high. So they feel displaced. So it's like a bulldozer coming to their house. The same what's happened like in India, in China. There is such an influence. So it's such a big shock for the old culture and other now go for money, displace for. So everywhere is a tragedy. So nowadays, so this, what I see perspective of the tragedy of those African people on another scale that see others. So I mean, it's so universal now displacing. So you see the guys, high university, PhD doing, they are so proud doing all the place, even just projecting, just professional, yeah. Displacement. So it's happening in Montreal with some other everything because by greed. So it was so quickly done with this system. So it's destroying. So it's no respect for okay. Slowly another they will adapt. We have a time, but he said no time is coming. Is a fraction of generation. Such a big changes. So I interact with students from China, from India. They don't know there will be a bigger revolution over there.
Why are your students going back to China and India? Are they going back to China and India?
No, but they see such an unprepared sociological, so he said people are bewildered. So he said so much stressful and other. You feel like well fed everywhere, but you are so stressed with this in this community and other. And I see the same what's happened with this. He said Africville. So I mean, when you write, there will be more reference if there will be for the actual situation. So what I know, Polish actor was writing, reporter about Ethiopia, Haile Selassie. So he wrote about his court. But everybody in Poland was reading between the lines. It was about the party, how they among themselves. So it was the same way you could sell it. So I mean, now it's a big censorship and other. But if you want it, the cultural, because auto-censoring here, but you cannot with the system. You cannot say anti-Israeli. Some other.
I just want to pick up on one point you made. You said stress for immigrants. There's stress. You want to see. And a lot of my friends are Muslim. You want to see the stress. You want to see stress? Go talk to a Muslim Canadian.
Oh yeah,
As soon as you say your name is Muhammad. Hey, you know what I mean? And there's stress, to the max. Like I know several of them around here, and there's like. Jeez, I have to change my name to George Boyd.
Me not, because I'm white. But when I open my mouth, they will be immediately because accent.
But you're accepted in Montreal. Like in Nova Scotia, it'd be different too. But you're accepted here because we accept immigrants in Montreal.
No, that is a different approach. Yeah.
Right, and in Nova Scotia, oh God, let them go back.
We're down now. We're moving into the final. Quarter of our time together, so we'll try and pick up the pace a bit. We'll go to Act 1, Scene 4, and I'll ask you to gender bend again and to be Sarah this time, Mr. Boyd. And Cobalt, would you be Tom Clancy?
Oh, brilliant.
Oh, God.
So,
good, we got the guy now.
It's on page 30.
Who else won't help you?
Act 1, Scene 4.
It is Monday morning. The abrupt and rude noise of bulldozer, here they come. Bulldozer sounds as Sarah goes to the well. She carries 2 buckets and starts pumping water. Momentarily, Clancy approaches. carrying an attaché case.
Howdy.
Oh, am I Sarah?
Yeah.
Oh, hello.
They sure start early in these parts, don't they?
Yeah, and you should go back to Britain. Sorry, that's not in the script. Do you come for some water, Sonny?
No, just passing through, but
Oh,
I was thinking, how do they sleep with that bulldozer raging and going on like that?
you know that dump just a recent fixture to Africville, and I, for one, hates it. All that noise drive the rats into our houses.
Shame.
Wasn't no dump here afore. Just a recent fixture, I tells us. They need a dump, so why not put it next to where colored people live? They make sense. That makes sense to you, Sonny?
Ah, I think. Are they?
Me neither. I ain't got to be seeing that white man then dump. Gee, I'm getting. Me neither. It got to be seen that the white men then don't think the colored is human, right? That too. Don't gotta be no Philadelphia lawyer to figure that one out, 'cause little old me with my grade school 3 schooling, I've been reading.
Really?
Been reading all about South Africa.
Oh, I thought you were referring to.
That too. Sorry, laugh at my words. That too. I guess Jimmy's Sonny to go to the library for me. All kinds of books about South Africa in the library. You read about South Africa, Sonny?
No, I.
Didn't think so. Sorry. Didn't think so. See, you don't need learning to put this picture all together, Sonny. Age is all the learning I got, and this place is just be like South Africa.
But this is Canada.
Mislied. But most around here call me Aunt Sarah.
Aunt Sarah.
Mislied to you.
Oh,
Poor fella.
I'm sorry. Aunt Mislied?
Miss Aunt Lied. You don't know what to call me now. That's better.
And we'll stop there.
Oh.
Because we've got more to go.
Why is it when we always build up and get carried away and then you cut us off?
That's so they'll buy your book.
Oh.
So here's what one of the Soilers wrote about Act 1, Scene 4. Places like Africville, including Africville, are actually much like the torn townships in South Africa. A sobering, grim, astutely tragic observation. Aunt Sarah, with her library readings, her grade 3 schooling, the fraught lessons of age, of tough living, of injustice picking at one's dignity. Aunt Sarah Lead, do you teach people in the community the ideas you fling here in Act 1, Scene 4, at Clancy? A third shrewdly, a third weighted down by the blackest of humor, a final third frying the naivety of this rather blank young white man? Aunt Sarah, of course you're often teaching, maybe only intermittently, but it must ooze formless, that is, beyond specific words, via your own life, and via your own and life's pores when you're among the women, all of you weighing in on what's alive, on the menfolk, on children, and on the craven essential allotted you. Dear Sarah, is it enough to take aim, breathing deeply? Has it ever been consequentially enough? Ma, stray sheep, you all get untimely lost. At what muttering cost? ruthless cost, spilling primal cost. Tom Clancy, wake up.